from 1997. "13th of April. There is an entry for a morning-long meeting. This is the same date."
Is that on the microdot document? Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes, the committee existed, and I was a member.
You mean you planned Diana's death in Paris?
Yes.
Why?
The woman was unstable. There were fears she was being manipulated by undesirable influences. She was causing untold damage to the very central pillar of the British state, the royal family itself. It was felt if an accident could be arranged, there would be outpourings of grief which would paradoxically unite the nation. We were right in that.
You killed her.
What are you going to do?
Tell Angela. Lift the lockdown. Call special branch. To arrest you for conspiracy to murder.
Better do it then.
It will diffuse this terrible situation.
Unless, after all, it's not true.
Of course it's not true.
I should bloody well think not. What's the matter with you two? Lost your reason? The committee was there to operate worst-case scenario exercises. Imagine the worst to be able to prevent it. Now, we had to look at Diana being murdered. The government were terrified about what might happen to her. She was a loose cannon. Out at all hours, all over the world, God knows what, with men. She was an irresistible target to the loonies who are swarming across this planet in ever-increasing numbers. We had to look at it.
What did you fear the most?
An attack in a car, driving at speed, being pursued by paparazzi. Probably overtaken by a motorcyclist. A pillion rider could easily shoot out the tires of the car using a 5.7.
No.
It's an ultralight weapon, fires a frangible bullet, disintegrates on impact.
Blow out the tires, the car crashes, preferably in a closed space.
Dear God.
You predicted her death.
Yes, but it was an accident. We were terrified. We tried to cover all traces of the scenario document, but bureaucracy always leaves a slime trail.
I've got to get back in there and give her something. Zaf's faking a document. I could make her buy that.
No, we've got to get her to surrender to us, and you shouldn't do it.
No. There's too much between her and me.
You mean Peter Haig? I'm sorry, Ruth. I've been busy looking at the psychiatric assessment reports, hers and yours.
My file.
The key is your stepbrother. There is something you could tell her, isn't there, Ruth?
No.
Let me take her Zaf's material.
You try and sell her a pup, this building will be rubble in seconds. Don't forget, we're talking about Angela Wells. Ruth.
Ruth, what do you want?
Let her go and I'll tell you.
No.
There was a committee. Harry sat on it. He worked out how to kill Diana.
Oh, my God.
Let her go and I'll tell you more. The plan to kill Diana was to fire a disintegrating bullet from the pillion of a passing motorbike. Front tire bursts, the car crashes.
Peter was right.
No, he wasn't. Harry's committee was examining worst-case scenarios. Well, the horrible thing is they nearly predicted the crash. But they didn't cause it. There was no motorbike assassin, no plot. Just fate.
Are you trying to get us all killed?
No, Angela. I've got to tell you something. About something that happened. When he was 20 and I was 18.
You slept with him? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
See, there were rows. His father wasn't getting on with my mother. We saw they were going to break up, and Peter and I, we got close to each other. We fell in love. We ran off together for a mad week to Blackpool. Blackpool. It was winter. The town was all shut up. It was oddly beautiful. We stayed in about the only B&B that was still open. You see, it shouldn't have been my mother and his father who met. It should have been me and Peter. When we went back, there were terrible scenes. Strangely, it patched things up between our parents. And I just left.
That's why you never got on with me. You were still in love with him.
Yes. He always drank, Angela. Most of the time in Blackpool, I was drunk with him.
He was a dreamer.
And in love with me. Always. Never with you.
Well done.
You think so?
You broke her.
Maybe I broke me too.
That's adrenaline withdrawal.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, good, good. Thank you.
Ruth.
I lied. I told her I'd slept with my stepbrother. I sold myself, my feelings, to manipulate her.
You think I'm a limited man. You think I don't understand the emotional side. Self-control, self-denial. These are the things which keep us together in this job. You told a huge lie about your personal life.
Yes, and I can't bear that I did.
But aren't you proud you had the nerve to tell that lie?
It was horrible.
Aren't you proud you told the lie? Aren't you proud you talked Angela out of that room?
God forgive me.
You're a born spook, Ruth.
I stole the MD reader.
Return it.
There is plastic explosive, but no mechanism.
I've had an idea.
So we're all agreed. This is our decision.
I'm sorry, but I hate it. She was vicious to me.
Joe, you and I never knew this woman. In her time, she saved many, many lives. We have a debt to her. Could be any one of us sitting in that chair.
Angela, we've got a proposition for you. We're going to treat you as a victim in the field.
You mean Thank you. Thank you.